Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said, because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, and you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless.
Tyrese Gibson just happens to be a Grammy-nominated R&B platinum-selling blockbuster movie star. But with all of the accolades that he's got, with all of the things that he's achieved in his life, this man is going through a bitter divorce. And this shows that divorce and breakups don't discriminate. They don't discriminate if you're rich. They don't discriminate if you're poor. They don't discriminate if you're famous. They don't discriminate if you're the person working at the checkout. Divorces do not discriminate. So what's been happening with Tyrese over the past couple of years? Tyrese, over the past couple of years, was made into a meme.
Don't take my baby. Oh, this is all I got. This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby.
Now, obviously, when men cry, it's something to be laughed at, because when men cry, it's obviously a joke. However, Tyrese battled through all of his woes. His ex-wife trying to take $20,000 a month from him for their child. His ex-wife trying to slander his name. His ex-wife trying to do all of these things to him. And now he has been vindicated. That is right. Tyrese Gibson has been vindicated. Why? Because during this time, his ex-wife has attempted to make a name for herself online. She has attempted to be this new type of guru for men, for men's rights, while taking her ex-husband through a bitter divorce and trying to get alimony from him when she already signed a prenup. And I think that's something that needs to be spoken about. The fact that she already signed the prenup and now she's trying to get around the prenup and get $20,000 per month from this man. Tyrese now has come out and he has had enough. He's had enough. He is calling her out on her bullshit, because she has now gone on a podcast and said that she basically regrets divorcing him.
If I were able somehow to insulate you with a pro-marriage, pro-relationship community, do you think you still would have actually gone through a divorce?
Not that time.
Is you a goddamn fool?
Okay.
I don't know what would have happened. Oh, I've never said this publicly.
No, this is what we do.
This is initiated exclusive, baby.
Delano, make sure you zoom in on this one, okay?
Yeah. It gets deep.
Don't actually no. I want to deny myself. I want to deniability. Yeah, no, the truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No.
She says that if there were other people around her, maybe she wouldn't have divorced this man. So this woman is trying to take this man's money, trying to drag this guy through the courts. And then she has the audacity and the gall to go on to a podcast and say, you know what? Actually, I kind of regret this. Okay, Well, what did Tyrese have to say?
Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph.
Oh my God.
You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing.
If you are holding yourself accountable, and if you believe that what you done was wrong, why do you still have your lawyers at Tyrese's door trying to get $20,000 per month from him? You see, what men need to understand with women of nowadays is that a lot of them go into marriages or relationships with a plan. And their plan, they will never ever tell you their plan. It seems like, from what I can see, that Tyrese's ex-wife had a plan when she got into this relationship, and she's now executing her plan, but she seems to be having a battle with her conscience. Okay, she's having a battle with her conscience, and that essentially for me is a good thing. What it means is that you're a thinker. What it means is that you actually may somewhere have a heart. However, you have to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing. If you do have a heart, you have to stop your lawyers from trying to get $20,000 per month from this man, as he already stated. When it comes to men's rights, when it comes to things that men go through, the general public don't care. You see, Tyrese has gone from a meme to being lambasted within comment sections of various videos by women saying he needs to man up, he needs to get over it, all of this kind of stuff. Women can go on podcasts and talk all about the men that they've been with in their lives and trash men. But the second a man comes out and actually tells his truth, he's lambasted for it. He's made into a meme. Tyrese went through and is still going through some very emotional pain. And the reason why that resonates with me is because I too went through a breakup. I too went through a very long, tumultuous breakup where my ex wanted to play games with the children and all of this kind of stuff. I totally understand where he's coming from. And I've said, in these days and times, there is an epidemic of mothers who are playing games with their children when it comes to fathers. A lot of mothers play games with their children when it comes to fathers. They ask the fathers to jump through unimaginable hoops. And then if the father doesn't jump through those hoops, all of a sudden he's a deadbeat. All of a sudden, he now no longer cares about his children. All of a sudden, she's in the right and he's in the wrong. And we live in this gynocentric order where a woman saying that she has a deadbeat dad, right, is just normalized. But if a guy says he's got a deadbeat baby mama, everybody's like, oh, it's not that bad. You should do what she says. If you want to see your kids, you should do what she says. But hang on a minute. When did men have to give in to emotional manipulation and control? When did we get to a point in our history where men are now asked to give in to women's emotional manipulation and control? Because if this shoe was on the other foot, women would be saying, oh, that's abuse. She's being abused. Girl, run, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as a man points out a woman's emotional abuse and her manipulative control, all of a sudden, he's still to blame. And that's something that needs to change in society. Something that needs to change in society is the normalization of deadbeat mothers. That's right, I said it. Deadbeat mothers need to be normalized because it is at epidemic rates right now. Deadbeat mothers are all over the place, playing games with their children, playing games with the father of the children, telling the courts that the father is X, Y, and Z. He's abusive, he's done this, falsely accusing men. We've seen all of the stories of the Benjamin Mendy's and the Ortiz Williamses and the Johnny Depps and all of this kind of stuff, and people still act as if women are always innocent. It's amazing to me how Amber Heard and Johnny Depp could have their whole court case and people still just act as if women are always the innocent party. They're not. A lot of the time, women are the ones being manipulative, being controlling, and being abusive. But we don't want to have that conversation. We always want to make men the angry, abusive, evil, toxic ones. We always want to make men that one. It's never the woman. And so, in closing, what I'd like to say to Tyrese is, brother to brother, I actually applaud you. I applaud you, Tyrese. I applaud what you've been through. I understand that it's hard. I understand because it's something that I've been through, something similar myself. Okay? There comes a time where every man has his breaking point. And I understand that maybe you've gone through that. Okay? However, as hard as it may be, I hope you live a long and happy life. I hope you get what you desire in this life. And I want men's rights to be something that is championed by all men, because we are now living in a society where men are being demonized, men's voices are being shut down, and men's emotions are being minimalized. I'd like to say that if I had £1 for every time somebody has said I look like Tyrese, probably have about £57. Okay, it's happened quite a bit. Now, I don't know if I look like Tyrese, okay? I'm not saying that I do, but maybe it's because I'm bald and black, okay? But look, Tyrese, my brother, keep your head up. Keep doing what you're doing. You are reaching the masses.